Look, I know, I should be resting, I know, but the channel isn't going to run itself, and if I can't swing swords, I want to do at least something. How? Well, we'll see. I think I can figure something. It's going to be interesting. Tiny bit awkward, but not too bad. There. Let's see if I can get any hits. Not on the first one. There we go. Ah, damn it. I already knocked the target down. Okay, I also realized that if I'm going to do some rambling meanwhile, I might as well put on the better microphone. I mean, better for close-up. So, let's see. This is definitely weird. Okay. Distance is about 30 meters, by the way. Alright. Could be worse, I suppose. Could be worse. This is the Rossi Ranch Hand, by the way, if you haven't seen it before. And it's not a historical model. I mean, the longer version, of course, but this is a shortened Winchester that was used in a few movies. It's referred to as the mare's leg. Pretty fun little thing. They usually come with a shorter stock that you cannot shoulder, so you have to either shoot it one-handed or just push it out with both hands. I really like this one here with the extended stock because it makes things a little bit easier and more efficient. Definitely shoot more accurately. Speaking of accuracy, this is probably not going to end too well. Looks like I shot the bungee cord. I didn't shoot the sheriff though. Whoa. Something flew like 15 meters high at least from some wood fragment or something. I wish I had caught that on camera, but could only see that from here. That was pretty neat. Still a miss though. Well, I thought the stick would help, but it feels even more awkward. It's really wobbly, so maybe I have better luck this way. Yeah, I know, shouldn't be luck. And I knocked it over again. I need more targets. There's some wooden debris over there. Screw it. Good enough. There's a little more work than usual. Alright, a bit more of an over-the-shoulder view now. Kind of difficult to set up, but we'll see. I do not have anyone behind the camera, by the way. And sometimes people ask, how the person behind the camera reacts or have safety concerns or whatever when I poke blades at the camera. But there's nobody behind. I guess it's kind of flattering in a way that some of you think I can afford a camera operator, but no, this is a one-man show. Shouldn't have swapped it around. The gray is really hard to see at this distance. I mean, it is kind of small. It's, I don't know, I guess about head-sized. Am I allowed to say that, YouTube? Don't mess with me. This is just recreational shooting, okay? No violence encouraged or anything like that. Not even violence against zombies. Just against steel plates. I guess if you do this for a while, people might start to ask, why is your right arm so much more muscular than your left? And you're like, oh, I do recreational shooting. And they're like, yeah, sure you do. That's what they call it now, recreational shooting. What are you shooting exactly? Okay, that's enough. You know, I'm a bit of a lazy bastard sometimes. So if you're wondering why the number of rounds fired are inconsistent, anything between, who knows, 1 and 6, that's because sometimes in the middle of loading it, I get bored. Yeah, I know, it's a bit ridiculous. A little bit borderline ADD, I guess, but sometimes I'm like, nah, I want to shoot now. 4 is enough. It's a bit silly, but so am I sometimes. It's fine. Gotta tell you, gray target in front of gray gravel, it gets confusing sometimes. Yeah, take that, you reptilian steel plate from Mars. Well, since the target is down right now, I might as well do something silly just for fun. As if this entire video wasn't just for fun. As if it had any other purpose and entertainment. But either way, I can still use my hand as long as my arm is stabilized here. So you know what that means, right? Silly, but fun. By the way, a few words about this firearm here. It's not going to be a full review. I might do one if there's interest, but just kind of first impression. At first, like the very first time I shot it, it was kind of, this is stupid. Especially since I started out with the short stock first, which I also have. This stubby little thing here. So that wasn't quite my kind of silliness. I mean, you can use it, of course, but it's a lot less accurate and less comfortable than the stock here. With this, you know, having shot it some more, I definitely like it now. It's got one quirk. Sometimes the loading gate gets stuck and like stuck in the closed position. Then you have to push extra hard on the side to push it back down. So a little bit annoying, but otherwise, so far I have not had any issues with it. One thing I find strange, though, is that the way you normally decock a lever action rifle doesn't work. So if I put my thumb on the hammer and pull the trigger to ease it forward, it's stuck, nothing happens. I have to completely release all pressure on the hammer. So I basically have to just hover my thumb in front of it without putting even the slightest bit of pressure on it in order to be able to safely drop it down. That's kind of weird. That's the first one that I've ran into that does that. So a little bit annoying, but you get used to it. But otherwise, this is quite nice. And it's really light. I mean, you can easily hold it with one hand, you know, as silly as it is, but it's very compact. This is probably one of the shortest, if not the shortest, an unrestricted firearm you can take out in the bush in Canada. So that's kind of nice. As I said, I can be rather impatient at times and I'm running out of bungee cord. So instead of messing around with it, I just said screw it and just tied it like this. The spinneroo. Ripped it off. I don't know what I did. I grow weary of your shenanigans, target. There's nothing really to aim for. The wood must die. And by the way, yes, I know, I still blink when shooting. I've been trying for years to get rid of that, but no real progress so far. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, really. Flinching is a big deal. which I also do sometimes. But blinking, it's not ideal, but it's not gonna make you shoot the deputy instead of the sheriff. What am I even talking about?